Now, this is a question that's asked all of the time in a million different ways. How much force is required to move a 10 kilogram object if there is no friction and no gravity? We are going to talk about an astronaut out in space, but keep in mind, you can change this problem in any which way. The answer is always going to be the same. Thank you to Adam Sanford for teaching me a little bit of artistic ability, a cartooning ability. Okay, so we have our astronaut here. He's just stationary out in space, and then a little kid who's playing kickball in outer space comes up and mistakes him for a ball and actually kicks him. That's not very nice, but it was an accident. It was just an accident. So here he is. He's running. He's not paying attention, and he kicks our astronaut. Now, he kicks our astronaut with a force. So we don't need to see the little kid anymore, but he gets a force applied to him. And now after the child's foot leaves the astronaut's tummy, hand, wherever he actually kicks him, after his foot leaves him, he no longer has the force applied to him. So the question is, we know that after he kicks him, he's going to end up after the kick with a velocity in this direction. That's his velocity. And the question is, what kind of force? Like, does he have to turn on his little jetpack, or what kind of force does he need to keep moving? Well, if it's constant velocity, we need to recall Newton's first law. Now, here's the first way of thinking about Newton's first law, which will never ever fail you. This whole entire big paragraph can be substituted with this sentence. You ready? It's one little sentence. Velocity is constant. Constant. Constant 0, constant 5 meters per second, constant 20 meters per second. V is constant if and only if the sum of all forces, some of you know this as net force, is equal to 0 newtons. So what this means is that your velocity is not going to change if the sum of all forces is 0. It also means that if all of your forces on your object added together are 0, then your velocity is constant. So how much force is needed to keep an object moving if there's no friction and if you're not under the influence of gravity? 0 newtons. You need no force to keep moving. You only need force to change velocity. Let me say that again. You need no force to maintain velocity. You only need force to change your velocity. And there's your answer. Make it a good day.